Okay, in the last part of the program, I will let you know how you can design your own custom design. So list view custom design. Okay, finally, basically I want to display something like that, but this topic I will cover in the next lecture because that's a complex design. In today lecture number 4, I will just cover the simple design. First of all, I will design my own simple design, custom design, and then in the next class, that's basically a little bit complicated. So first of all, to make it easy and to go to the complex problem, we will design our own simple design. So first, let's add your one control, one list view. Before adding the list view, I'm just changing the layout from constraint to relative, and then list view, match parent, wrap content, give a one name, Android ID, cities list view. Set the some property, Android and divider height 1 dp, and Android and divider hash f00, although you can use any other color. Now let's go back there, and I'm just declaring here final cities one array, uh, final string cities one, declare the one array Kabul, Herat, Logar, and that's it. So let's add the one more, Lagmar. Now list view, my list view, alt enter, my cities list view equal to list view, find view by id or dot id dot cities list view. Now declare your one adapter, a array adapter, my adapter equal to new array adapter. Which type of data it is? String. Get application context mean that I want to display this array within this application. Now Android, which is the default layout, r dot how do you want to display your item? So I want to display just like the built-in one. So I'm just writing here, okay, this one. Now my city is adopter, my city is list view dot set adopter, my adopter. One more thing before going to that, can we combine these two lines? So yes, you can combine, you can directly assign and you can directly combine these two lines. So instance of these two lines, you can cover all these things in the one line. Just write down dot set adapter equal to new array adapter. Which type of adapter it is? This one. Get application context. Now Android dot r dot layout dot simple underscore list underscore. Then which item do you want to display? We want to display the cities, which is uh, the array name. So you can just see here, it will just display your item there. And here we have. Now what I want to do, basically this was not my objective. I never want to use this built-in layout, which is simple underscore list underscore item underscore one. It's a one built-in layout. For example, instead of this, I want to create um, my own layout, where I will display first of all in my own layout, and then through the layout then I will display through the adapter, I will display on the main activity. Why I'm just doing this thing? Basically there is no reason to make your own uh, custom layout. Basically the reason behind, if you have the simple data just like a string data, teacher data, I mean that same type of data, you can use the built-in. So now might be you're thinking why I'm just designing my own custom layout. The reason behind, the next example, in the next example we will design the complex layout, So to design the complex layout to make that area simplified and to make that area a little bit more understandable, first of all I'm just making the one simple simple I'm designing the one simple interface layout, and then in the next lecture I will go to how you can design your complex layout. So first of all you have to just add here one activity, and this activity will be empty activity, custom custom layout, my own design layout. And what I'm just doing here, I'm just adding here, changing the layout from this to constraint to this. And now I'm just putting here one text view control, wrap content. We do not need to give, just give the one ID, Android ID equal um, my text view, or any other thing. Or you want to display the city name, so that's why you should use city name text. Now Android, now I'm just writing here text size should be 16 dp. So now how it's look, if we have the text, we do not have any text, so text Kabul, which is the default city name. So now it is the Kabul written there. Let's increase the, and you can just see we have here, this is the Kabul city name. Now instead of displaying data in the built-in, now I'm just going to change it, and I want to display in my own activity. So to do that, I'm just declaring one array doctor, my doctor equal to new array doctor, which type of data we want to display, string. We can use the get application context, or you can also use this. Both are exactly the same thing. Now where do you want to display? R dot layout dot activity underscore custom, which is my own activity. Now within this activity we have r dot id dot city name text view. You can just see here we have here the one city name I want to display here. So now this is, and what text do you want to display? This is, now instead of using the built-in adapter, we have used built-in layout, we have used our own layout, and I'm just writing here my adapter. Now similarly, my city is listview dot set on item click listener equal to new a, and then press enter. Dot make text. You can even use this or get application context, both are exactly the same thing. Which value do you want to display? This value, toast dot short is okay, and dot show. So done. So just stop and play. So this is your own activity. You can just see now, you can increase the font size, you can decrease the font size, but in that activity is what not possible. Let me, I have just changed here from 16 to 20 and replay my application, and right now the font looks a little bigger. But that's basically the simple custom layout. Instead of displaying the data in the built-in, we have designed our own. But don't worry, like don't think about why we have designed if we have the built-in. The reason behind, I wanted to get you ready and make prepare for the next example where there will be a lot of steps, not a lot of, just only 4 or 5 complex steps where we will design our own custom layout and custom adapter to display the complex type of the data.